Welcome all our viewers to today's teachings on the Rock Channel. My name is Reverend Dr. Uchenwachukwu, your host. So far we have been looking at areas in our teachings that has to do with marriage, and we are trying to look at the different mindsets that exist in marriage. In our last teaching we saw the intimacy state of the mind. I hope you have been blessed by the teaching so far, and I hope you have been sharing the teachings to your loved ones. I believe by now you have subscribed. If you have not done so, please do. And if you have missed any of our previous teachings, they are all there loaded in the link. So just click on the link and you'll see all our teachings. Today we are looking at the conflict state of mind. Now, this is the mindset that tells the spouses that something is wrong in the relationship. Once this mind sets in, caution is applied to the instincts of giving and showing of love. Remember, in the intimacy mindset, we talked so much about the giving and receiving. The intimacy mindset is a state where each of the couples wants to give, each of the couples want to show love. They want to prove to their partners that they are really in love and that they also love. But when it comes to the conflict mindset, the mind tries to withhold. There is something that tells you in your mind that, look, I am smelling trouble in this relationship, so I've got to be careful of how I show my love, of how I give her my respect and care. And this will begin to draw attention that we are entering into conflict. This means the spouses start demanding instead of giving. The joy and fun of giving or showing love is greatly hampered. The taker instinct tells the mind you have been giving out too much respect, too much love, too much gifts, too much care and fun times. And then things have changed now and it is time for you to begin to receive them from your spouse. Instead of wanting to give, now you don't want to receive. You'll be demanding for gifts, for love. You'll be reminding your spouse that, look, I've not received any gift from you for the past 3 months. What is going on? You need to show me love. You need to prove to me that you love me. You need to demonstrate your care and love for me. And this is an indication that something is wrong. And so the defensive instinct in each of the spouses is raised high to protect itself. I'll begin to tell myself, look, I have to apply caution. I don't want this woman to insult me or ridicule me. I don't know what she's up to. I have to guard my territory very well. Maybe she may want to just wake up one early morning and pack her things and go. So I have to be careful how I give out my money, how I buy her gifts. I need to start saving. I need to start keeping my things in order because anything can happen anytime. Therefore, you begin to protect yourself. She will begin to protect herself. And guess what? The environment becomes tensed up, becomes dry, becomes cold. That fun of giving, that fun of togetherness will start dying down gradually. Conflict mindset comes along with a harsh language and hostile environment. Instead of speaking in love, instead of laughing, caring, watching televisions together, playing together, hostility starts setting in. Shouting, asking questions. Why this? Why that? Why are you late? Why are you coming back by this time? Where do you think you're going? All those familiar languages or statements will begin to dominate the atmosphere. There is scarcely a remembrance of the good old times. Nobody talks about good old times again. Everyone reacts according to the feelings of the mind. Because I didn't like the way she treated me or she talked to me last night, I will just turn my face off. I will no more be guided by the love, the good memories of the past. But I will be reacting now based on what I'm seeing in her now. So the spirit that rules the conflict state is the fighting spirit. The giving spirit is locked up in the mind or dropped off the relationship. The taker instinct is the spirit of blame and fault finding. Couples are quick to see what their partners failed to do or what was done that was not supposed to be done. Instead of looking at the good side of your spouse, instead of trying to, discover the good areas or things he or she has done and compliment her, it will become a time of blaming, a time of fault finding, a time of questioning, a time of complaining. You didn't cook this soup well. You didn't sweep this house well. You have not bought me a gift for some time now. That kind of. So the fighting spirit takes over. The giver spirit is withdrawn and the taker spirit is activated. This is a period where conflict is dominating. The conflict mindset is very dangerous in marriage because many marriages get stuck here and over a time elapse into a total shutdown. If this stage is allowed to show up and nothing is done to manage it, to resolve it, it leads to a total collapse of the relationship. The doors of love, the doors of peace, the doors of fun, and everything that makes the relationship sweet will be shut down. And this is very dangerous in a marriage relationship. Many marriages get stuck up here. Many marriages end up at this stage. But however, this mindset can be reversed and intimacy restored if the couple are willing and ready to back down their defenses. All hope is not lost during conflict, period. If there should be a mindset of conflict, all hope is not lost. Something can still be done to rectify it. If the couples are willing, if they are ready, if they want to continue the relationship, it's just a matter of them backing down their defenses, backing down their antagonism, and everything will be all right, everything will be restored. That is the conflict state of intimacy. We want to look at the withdrawal state of the mind of withdrawal in marriage relationship. The withdrawal state of mind is the second stage the couple gets into in the decline of their intimacy and love. That is to say, the conflict state is the first negative state. Now the withdrawal state is the second stage of it. Here the couple can no longer meet each other's needs. They have also given up their own needs being met. It's like, I don't want again. I'm not interested in your love again. I'm not interested in your gift. And don't expect anyone from me. I'm tired. In fact, I have lost interest. Don't do for me again. And don't expect me to do for you. Everybody withdraws. That is complete withdrawal. There is no more ground for discussion. No ground for reasoning. Everything is just backed down. The love bank is blocked from further deposits. Of course, when nobody wants to give, it means the other person's account will be depleted. Therefore, giving and receiving comes to an end. What used to be a heaven of love and romance in the intimate state of mind transforms into a battlefield. In fact, by the literal meaning, withdrawal means everybody has withdrawn. No more activity going on in the relationship. Nothing to make or to create fun. The fear of being hurt or wounded emotionally prompts many spouses to start looking for ways of escape from the hostile relationship. I don't want to stay in the relationship again so that, she will not kill me or he will not kill me. And so let me begin to find a way out. They begin to look for a way of escape. And this is what basically leads, spouses to seek for separation or divorce. Now, since the emotional bond that tied them together has broken up, they are merely living together, make financial and child rearing arrangements. They are no longer one, but they are like co-tenants under the same roof. This is a stage in marriage that no one should pray to actually experience. The withdrawal state of the mind is completely the opposite of what obtains in the intimate state. In the intimate state of mind, you ask to receive, while in the conflict state, you fight to receive. But in the withdrawal state, you are not interested in giving or receiving. It is like looking at it, basically, withdrawal stage is complete opposite of the intimate state of mind. In the intimate state, the instinct of giving is very high. In the withdrawal state, it's not even existing at all. Everything is zero, complete zero. The giver instinct tells the spouse that this relationship does not want the sacrifice, the insult, the pain, the humiliation, threats. It is time to plan to stay away either through divorce or suicide. And to sum it up, Terry Godrich of the Baylor University wrote, and I quote, "Withdrawal is the most problematic for relationships. It is a defensive tactic that people use when they feel they are being attacked. And there is a direct association between withdrawal and lower satisfaction overall with the relationship." End of quote by Terry Godrich under couples conflicts. So we have seen these three mindsets: the intimacy state of mind, the conflict state of mind, and the withdrawal state of mind. No couple should pray to experience a withdrawal state. Effort should be made to address the conflict state as soon as it is noticed that something is wrong in this relationship. And diligent effort should be made to cultivate the intimate state of mind, to remain under that intimate state, to allow the relationship to thrive under a state of intimacy. It's a place that creates a mini heaven here on earth in a marriage. It makes the couple to be happy, to be willing, to desire to, hold on till death do them part. I pray God of heaven and earth to bring your marriage and establish it in this intimacy state of mind. I pray that you and your spouse will have an intimate state of mind. Your mind should be rested on intimacy and avoid everything that will lead to conflict. If you have been blessed by these teachings, please do subscribe. If you have not done so, share these teachings to your loved ones. You may be helping somebody out there who is almost at the brink of collapse in marriage relationship. You also be helping somebody preparing to go into this relationship so that he or she will learn and know and be prepared on how to act when he gets into the field of marriage. Until then, in our next teaching, we'll be looking at the love languages. God bless you, and I wish you best in your marriage.